Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. Speaking with you today is Esther Effiong, and I'm super excited to welcome you to this month's edition of Mental Health Talk Show. Please, if you're just coming across this channel for the very first time, we'd like you to subscribe. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, we'd like you to follow the page. Please do well to subscribe. Click on the notification bell for more videos, so whenever videos are dropped you can always be notified. If you're on Facebook, we'd like you to follow, we'd like you to share, we'd like you to comment. You're highly welcome to this talk show for today. And if you're just coming in, I welcome you with the whole of my heart. So let's go straight to the conversation for today. I'm Esther Effiong once again, and I'm the host of this talk show. It's a monthly talk show which comes up every month. And for this month's edition, you may be wondering, what are we talking about today? We're actually talking about social media trauma, and I'm not doing this alone. I have this partner, I have this brother by my side, though from a distance, and he's going to introduce himself.
Hello viewers, welcome to another edition of the Mental Health Talk Show. This month, we are going to talk about social media trauma. My name is Amino Charles, a community mental health student in College of Health, Kintampo, in Ghana.
Today we are going to talk about social media trauma. You might be wondering, what is social media trauma and how does it affect us? What is social media? Social media is a platform where people come together in using the internet. It's more of a community where people come together to share their ideas, to have their businesses done, to have their conversation done. So we now have what it's called content creating, where people come up with different educative programs online. Just as you're watching, this is a content on its own. So that's a social media for you, and we have platforms for social media. So we have the Facebook, we have the Instagram, we have the Twitter, we have the TikTok, we have a whole lot of platforms. We have the YouTube channel. So these are different platforms which these social media's content creators fall into. So I'm not going to do the talking alone. I'm going to allow my guests do more of the talking. So he's going to tell us more about what is social media trauma dumping.
In psychiatry, we define trauma as an emotional shock following a stressful event or a physical injury. They are the difficult states people go through after having very tough situations. Trauma dumping happens when someone shares a story of trauma, usually in the form of videos and sometimes pictures. And they share this on the internet without seeking the consent of their viewers, that is, not posting a viewer's discretion. And they do not consider the negative impact it has on the mental health of their viewers. What then is social media trauma? Social media trauma can be defined as a difficult psychological and emotional state people go through after accidentally viewing a traumatic experience shared by another person on internet. Social media dumping is very popular these days on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. It has so many negative impacts on the mental health of the individual. For example, social media trauma can increase the levels of anxiety among individuals who get exposed to them. Again, it increases their stress level. Aside increasing the levels of anxiety among individuals, some content creators have used this as a mode to abuse others, that is their viewers.
With what he has said, he has talked about what is social media dumping, trauma dumping, and you'll discover today in our generation, in our time, in our era of content creating, a whole lot of content creators dumped a lot of trauma in the mind of the people. Now, it's not all about the money, it's not all about having the visibility. The question is, what are you exactly giving out to these people? What are you telling them? What is the message behind your content? What do you think these people are taking home with? So in the end of the day, what content are you really creating? So that's the main question in here. And just as my brother defined what is social media trauma dumping, so you as a viewer, it's best known for you, it's it's your own sanity to know what you watch, to know the kind of content you watch, to know the kind of creators you follow, their page, their channel, be it Twitter, whatever channel you are watching from. So it's important you actually sift the kind of content you watch.
As people do not know that they are abusing others. And we are not saying don't share your traumatic experience with others. Of course, it's a very nice coping mechanism that we can use to overcome our traumatic experiences. But sharing them without giving the viewers discretion will have a negative impact on the mental health of your viewers. Sometimes social media content creators or influencers do not know the negative impact their content is having on their viewers.
It's important you actually sift the kind of content you watch, because anything you watch actually has a part it plays to your life, either positively or negatively. I don't know where you're watching me from. I don't know if you have any question in your mind, and you're wondering how can I help, how can I escape, how can I do this. So my brother is going to tell us a whole lot of things to do to escape from social media trauma dumping. So
Evaluate our relationship with those content creators. For instance, if we see that they are posting videos which are so harmful to our mental health, we can choose not to view them, block them, or unfollow them.
that's what he has said. Social media trauma dumping, it's bad, it's so risky, because the viewers, the audience are the consumers of this trauma. So this program was actually hosted because I was equally affected by social media trauma, by trauma dumping. So I remember, I think some months ago, I unfollowed a whole lot of content creators I was following before, because whenever I open to their page, whenever I see their notification, I have this fear in my mind, I have this trigger of panic in me, I have this anxiety in me. So at the point I was like, why would I be using my own data bundle to go get a panic attack for myself? So I thought it twice, so I unfollowed them, I unsubscribed from them, so to have my own sanity. So the best way to help yourself as a viewer, as an audience, is to unfollow these persons, leave them. Don't just view these things again, because it's toxic to your mind, it's toxic to your body, it's toxic to your brain. So that's just the best way to unfollow them. And if you're a content creator, please also hear from your audience. Ask them if your content is educative enough, if your content is inspiring enough, if your content is really what they really want. Because before someone will go subscribe to your channel, before someone will go follow your page, there should be something that attracts them. And if these persons don't see this thing that attracts them, then you're indirectly telling them they should go away from your channel. So once in a while, make it a kind of like a section where you hear from your audience. You're not just talking to the ghosts, you're not talking to people that are spirit, you're talking to human beings like you. So these people have they have their feelings, they have their likes and dislikes. So you need to know from them, because they are the essence why you're creating this content. You're not creating content for the wall, for the building, for whatever. You're creating this content to be consumed by human beings. So I think it's important that you calculate, you ask this your audience, do my contents contain this trauma dumping? How does my content affect you? How does it create impact in your life? How does it benefit you as an individual?
Social media influencers and content creators should consider the mental health of their viewers in order to avoid them from experiencing this social media trauma. Hello Esther, thank you for having me on this, and I'm looking forward to working with you on more. Subscribe to our channel, comment, like, and share for others to enjoy this exciting topic.
Thank you very much for watching this channel. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Mental Health Talk Show. We look forward to create more content on this to educate you on the importance of taking care of your mental being. We look forward to have this community where people are healed from mental illnesses, mental trauma. So your mental health is as important as you think your physical body is. So it's important to take care of it. So please, if you haven't liked, you haven't shared, you haven't subscribed, you haven't clicked on the comment section section, you haven't clicked on the notification bell, please, what are you waiting for? Please do so to help another person see this video, because it's really important we take care of our mental health. Thank you very much for having me, and thank you for Mr. Charles for doing this with me. I'm really grateful to have you in this channel today. So thank you very much, and bye bye.